The Orioles take on the Yankees game one, and that's going to be a 4:05 p.m. Eastern first pitch. The Yankees are the $2.40 favorite, total 6.5 runs. And if you like the O's in an upset here, they're plus 220 for some money line cash. Alex Cobb on the bump for the Orioles, Garrett Cole for the Yankees. We're 9-1 with a couple of pushes in our last 12 extra daily pick tier package plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. That package goes for just $2.99. We're also hitting at 70% in our last 10 daily best play tier membership picks on that site as well. That package goes for just $1.99. For more information on how you can join in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And moving on, Garrett Cole struck out 70 batters already this season in just 52 innings of work. He's got a 3.63 ERA and a 1.10 whip. The Yankees rank in the top 5 in the league in fewest hits allowed, top 10 in home scoring. DJ LeMahieu leads the club in hits, batting average, and on-base percentage. DJ is currently hitting .355, which is third in the majors. He also has an on-base percentage of .404. Luke Voit also leads the club in home runs with 14, which ranks fourth in the big leagues. Voigt's also knocked in 30 runs as well in the season. The Yankees are winning 67% of their ball games at home. They're taking on a Baltimore squad who lost their last 6 straight games in Yankee Stadium. Baltimore's currently they're in second to last place in the AL East with regard to the standings, 7 games back of the Rays in the division. They also rank in the bottom 10 in striking batters out, top half of the league in hits allowed away from home. Alex Cobb takes the mound for Baltimore here tonight, just a 1-3 record on the season with a 4.33 ERA and a 1.33 whip. He's walked 12 batters already compared to just 24 strikeouts. Now, total-wise, 4 out of Cobb's last 5 starts all stayed under the total. Baltimore also went 67% to the under in their last 15 divisional games. Meanwhile, the Yankees on the other side saw 3 out of their last 4 Garrett Cole starts stay under the line themselves. Give me the Yankees minus 1.5 and the under 6.5 runs in that contest. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for Friday's MLB baseball action. Happy Friday to you. The weekend is finally here, TGIF. Now, before we go ahead and move on into some more free content right here on YouTube, I just have to quickly remind you once again that we are 9-1 with a couple of pushes in our last 12 extra daily picks on patreon.com/BrockPage. That membership costs just $2.99. We're also hitting at 70% in our last 10 picks in our daily best play tier package as well. And that membership goes for just $1.99. For more information on how you can join in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And moving on, we're going to take a look at the Mets. Blue Jays, 6:37 p.m. Eastern first pitch. The Mets are the $2 favorite on the road here. Totals 8.5 runs. The Blue Jays are plus $1.85. We got Chase Anderson for the Blue Jays, Jake DeGrom for the Mets. Now DeGrom's 3-1 on the season with a 1.69 ERA. He struck out 70 batters in just 48 innings of work, and he has a 0.88 whip. The Mets have been victorious in 5 out of their last 8 ball games, and they cashed in on the run line in 60% of their last 20 road games as well. The Mets rank in the top 3 in hits on average per game, top 5 in striking batters out. Michael Conforto leads the club in hits, batting average, and on-base percentage. Conforto is batting .340 on the season, which ranks 7th in the majors. He also has an on-base percentage of .428. Pete Alonso smashed 11 home runs on the season as well, and Dominic Smith has batted in 32 runners thus far in the season. He actually ranks in the top 10 in the league in runs batted in. The Mets are in the top 10 in hits on average per game on the road, and they're also in the top 5 in fewest road walks allowed. They're taking on a Blue Jays club whose failed to cash in on the run line in 12 out of their last 19 home games. They're also just 1-4 in their last 5 Chase Anderson starts. Chase has a 4.94 ERA and a 1.44 whip. Toronto's pitching staff ranks in the top 10 in the league in most walks allowed per contest. They're also in the top half of the league in most runs allowed at home. Now, total-wise, 2 out of Anderson's last 3 starts got over the posted total. Meanwhile, 4 out of Toronto's last 7 games also got over the number. Meanwhile, the Mets on the other side, well, they saw their last 4 straight DeGrom starts get over the line themselves. New York went 80% to the over in their last 10 ball games as well. Give me the New York Mets minus 1.5 and the over 8.5 runs in that contest. All right, next and final matchup for the show, it is going to be in the NL Central. I'm talking about the Reds, Cards, 8:15 p.m. East. The Reds are the $1.20 favorite on the road, total 7.5 runs. St. Louis is plus $1.10 at Busch Stadium here tonight. Adam Wainwright's also taking the mound for St. Louis. Luis Castillo for Cincinnati. Now Castillo's just 1-5 on the year with 17 walks and a 1.48 whip. The Reds have lost 6 out of their last 8 games where Castillo made the first pitch. Cincinnati ranks in the bottom 3 in scoring, bottom 3 in hits. They also lost 3 out of their last 4 ball games, and they scored more than 3 runs just one time during that short span. The Reds have won just 11 out of their last 25 as the away team. They also rank in the top 10 in the league in most walks allowed per contest, bottom 3 in road scoring. They're taking on a St. Louis club who's got Adam Wainwright on the bump today, 4-0 record with a 2.68 ERA. The Cardinals have won 5 out of their last 6 games where Wainwright made the start. He's got a 0.92 whip thus far in the season. The Cardinals rank in the top 5 in fewest runs allowed per contest, top 3 in fewest hits allowed per game. Paul Goldschmidt leads the club in hits, batting average, and on-base percentage. Goldie's currently hitting .325 with an on-base percentage of .459. Brad Miller's hit 5 home runs on the season, knocked in 21. The Cards have won 5 out of their last 8, along with going 7-2 straight up in their last 9 against Cincinnati at home. Now, total-wise, 3 out of Wainwright's last 5 starts stayed under the posted total. 4 out of the Cardinals' last 6 meetings with Cincinnati stayed under the line as well. Meanwhile, the Reds on the other side went 6-1 to the under in their last 7 road games themselves. Give me the Underdog Cardinals plus $1.10 and the under 7.5 runs in that game. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. If you guys decide to get a package here today, just keep in mind we'll bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. Most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, happy Friday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.